Hi everybody. So as promised, today is Therapy Tuesdays and the topic of choice based on request is why do people cheat? So there are two main levels of infidelity that we usually focus on, and that's sexual infidelity, which is the obvious, and then we have emotional infidelity. The fact to note is that most people that engage in infidelity are usually more approving and justify the actions of infidelity. So one of the first psychological and relationship factors that are associated with infidelity is the degree of satisfaction felt in the relationship. What I mean by degree of satisfaction is if the person feels that their personal needs are being met, the quantity and quality of sex, as well as the degree of love felt by the person and the length of marriage or relationship that the couple was engaging in. The degree of satisfaction actually only accounts for about 25% of the variation of infidelity practiced. Some other factors also include boredom. So some people usually get bored in their relationships and so they stray, as well as a poor communication within the relationship. Communication meaning that they have less positive interactions and more negative interactions within the relationship. And there is also a factor of a lack of emotional support that influences infidelity is the degree of investment in the relationship. So if this person is more invested, then they will have less likelihood of cheating. So another factor is the perception of the quality of alternatives available. So if this person has a lot of options on the outside, they may be more enchanted to want to explore these other alternatives since they seem positive and they interest the person. Another reason why people may or may not cheat is their perceived ability to do without the relationship and the benefits that they may lose if this relationship ends. So friends, connections, possessions, etc. Persons may or may not want to be unfaithful if they feel like their losses outweigh what they may gain from having an extra marital affair. If we look at the big 5 personality traits, it can be shown from research that persons that are more open to new experiences, more extroverted than their partners, and more susceptible to boredom are usually at a higher risk of engaging in infidelity versus. Infidelity is also associated with persons with low agreeableness, low conscientiousness, as well as lacking positive psychological adjustment. If we want to get into more of a psychological theoretical framework, we can focus on the attachment theory and the 4 different types of attachment styles that persons can engage. Type is fearful avoidant attachment style, and that's usually when children have relations with their caregivers growing up that's negative. So usually have a poor concept of self as well as others. Next attachment style is dismissive avoidant attachment, where you usually have a positive concept of yourself but a negative concept of others. And there's the preoccupied attachment style, where you usually have a negative concept of yourself but a positive concept when it comes to others. Of course, lastly, you have secure attachment style, which is the optimum attachment style that we usually want to encourage building when we're getting into relationships. Attachment style involves a positive self-concept as well as positive concepts of others, and it usually encourages stable relationships as well as less likelihood of engaging in unfaithful acts outside of your relationship. Men with dismissive avoidant attachment styles and women with preoccupied attachment styles have been reported to have largest extra-dyadic partners within relationships that they're holding. Each of these theories are not generalizable to everybody in society. Obviously, it's going to be individualistic in the fact that different factors may influence persons and their motivations to want to stray outside of their relationships with infidelity. Infidelity or perceptions of infidelity are one of the major issues that a lot of couples are facing right now with regards to the breakdown of their relationship. Sometimes persons may not actually be cheating, but the perception of that infidelity can actually cause a breakdown of the relationship in itself. The key to fixing these issues first and foremost is 1, acknowledging the issues exist, and then positive communication to discuss and find resolution. There's a lot of information to take in. If you have any questions or you want to raise any issues with the topic, feel free to snap me and I'll get back to you. Therapy Tuesdays, hope you all enjoyed it. Send me more topics so we can discuss. Bye.